Yeah, man. How y'all feeling tonight, fellas? I'm feeling pretty good because I'm off this corn liquor.
Yeah. Japanese corn liquor.
Yeah.
The hashitashi.
3000. 85 proof.
Chilling, bro.
You good?
Yeah, how you?
I'm good, man. How was y'all Thanksgiving, man? Y'all get y'all a plate, low vibrational plate.
Damn, that was just last week one. Man, fuck Thanksgiving.
I say the same, but
it was cool. I seen my people.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Ren?
I ate good. I ate real good.
So you ate good?
Yeah, real good.
Cool.
I seen my people. That was the good thing about it for me.
Cool.
I try to eat good at least once a week. I make it a point to eat good at least once a week.
What does that consist of?
What
you cooking or you getting it from?
Nah, somebody else cooking. It ain't me cooking. Getting a low vibrational plate from somebody's house.
Do you cook?
Nah, I cook breakfast.
What does that consist of? Bacon.
Pork. Pork.
My breakfast, I don't even really eat breakfast, but y'all know my breakfast consists of like toast screws.
I make a mean grit.
Oh,
like
I ain't
real,
tell y'all.
Real grit?
It makes mean grits.
Oh, you mean like the instant joints?
Nah, I ain't tell y'all. Remember when we went to the joint?
Mm-hmm.
I got the salmon with the grits. I talked about that shit for a long time. I know y'all was probably like, shut the fuck up about that. Anyway, I came back home and I found a recipe. And I made the recipe for the salmon and the grits. And that shit turned out delicious.
Where you get this on TikTok or something?
Nah, YouTube.
YouTube will get you right.
Yeah,
If you
so
don't
it had
know how
the
to cook,
same.
Man, just follow directions.
The grits was the same consistency. It was like mashed potatoes almost. Like the heavy cream is the key.
It is.
Heavy cream is the key. This shit's, oh my God, it was so delicious. But yeah, just wanted to update y'all on that. I finally got it. I can shut up about them salmon and grits that I got in Charlotte.
Because now you can do it for yourself.
Yeah. So
okay. That's
yeah,
what's up.
Yeah. So anyway, man, where we going with it, man? I know you had a topic, Bodie. Where we going with it?
All right, this is a question I got. It's a little bit dark, but I think it's a good question. So, if it was possible for you to know the exact date and the exact time that your life was going to end, would you want to know?
Damn. I reluctantly say yes. I say yes. I probably would want to know.
Because before you say yes, they could tell you, like if you, I don't know how you would find out, but whoever would be the person that would be delivering this information, they could come and say, well, bro, you got 36 hours.
See, that's where it gets tricky at. Because if it's within the next week, that's
Nigga, next week, the next
month.
6 weeks, next year is going to fuck me up.
Yeah, it's going to fuck you up. But overlooking all that, I still would say, yeah, I still would probably want to know. But at what point, let's say you start your life and you get to a certain age where you're like cognizant, like you get to like 12 and they say, all right, you made it this far, you're going to die at this age. I'm putting sauce on it, of course. But let's say that. Like, but if they just say you at your age, your old ripe age right now, and you done live some of your life.
Yeah.
It's kind of not fair. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because let's say if you're young and they tell you, somebody comes and tell you, or an angel comes
What if
down.
it's like an age restriction though? What if it's like a company? What if somebody came up with something? It was a company and been like, We'll tell you your expiration date, when and what time you gonna leave this earth. But they had an age restriction, so you had to be like maybe 16. So you just couldn't know it until you was 16 years old.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what I'm saying. Like if you get to 16, I think what he's saying is we already at our ages, and they saying, all right, bro, you made it this far, but
Yeah,
tomorrow
somebody come tell you right now.
Yeah, that's like I don't know if I want to know right now, but at an
But
earlier
then
age,
it wouldn't matter.
but at an earlier age, it would matter because now
Well, yeah.
it would be more motivation at an earlier age
More.
if that date is prolonged. It wouldn't matter either way if the
I'm
date
about
is
to get
tomorrow.
Short.
I'm about to get real dark.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Why do it matter? If whatever day you die, why it matter?
I think it matters because I think
What make you think whatever you did on earth was gonna matter anyway? Whenever you died,
because it does matter.
why?
It does matter. You got a child, right?
Yeah, but why do it matter what you did on this earth?
You got a child, right?
So you saying okay? So you saying like, say for instance, you say, hey, you gonna die by the time you 50. Well, I need to have kids before I'm 50.
No, what I'm saying is, if
No,
you got a child,
if
you
you-
can instill everything you need to instill
Oh,
in
okay,
that
that makes
child
sense. That makes
up
sense.
to a certain point. Now, if I go tomorrow, I know she gonna be straight because
I
of
need
what
to
I
spend
gave her.
a
I
lot
can
of time with my kids.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I can feel comfortable knowing that I gave you
All
that I
jewels
got.
that I had.
Yeah,
Maybe I won't work no overtime because
yeah,
I
or
need to
maybe I
spend
wouldn't do
time
certain
over here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe I wouldn't put
maybe I
so
don't
much.
care about making this money because it don't matter.
Yeah.
I'm go and spend time.
It
with
really
these
ain't
folks.
that important. So
Yeah, they do make sense.
So that it matters to that extent, but
But here's the thing with me, like you were saying, like I said, the 36 hours or the week or the 6 months or whatever. If they told me something like that, I don't think I would make it anyway.
what if they gave you like you say you
If they gave me a short amount of time,
next week at
they tell me next Monday, I
outta
ain't
here.
gonna live till next Monday based off of the shit I'ma do between now and next Monday,
Why do you say that?
bruh.
Because you're gonna wild out, or because you're gonna
I'm gonna be sick, but I'm gonna do everything. I think I'm gonna do everything that I ain't supposed to do, and some things I'm supposed to do at the same time. And some of the shit I ain't supposed to do probably gonna take me out.
so you doing degenerate shit.
So you just gonna be wilding.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try some drugs I ain't never ever thought about taking. I'm gonna do all kind of shit.
So you just gonna leave out of here.
Like
go
you
on
one of the
Sherm.
people that want to jump out of the plane. I don't want to jump out of the plane, but they tell me to die. I'm just gonna
probably
go
do that.
jump out of the plane.
So see, this is my
Let me get a thrill.
and that's the type of shit. That's why I want to jump out of plane because why not do this shit while you living, man? Why not do?
Why is
like,
that?
why not
Why
enjoy?
is that a thing?
What, jumping out of plane?
Yeah.
We're not even jumping out of
Oh,
plane. Whatever
that's a thrill because you about to die.
whatever it is. that
Yeah,
you
that's why I
want-
ain't got no fear at that point in time because I know my damn power gonna get cut off next week. So I'm gonna go do this now. But me right now, not knowing, I have no interest in doing that.
So it only matters if you don't know or you do know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I say life. You should live life no matter what. That's how I
'Cause
feel.
you really
like
don't never
you don't know.
Yeah,
You
but
never
my
know.
whole thing
it could
is
be like most people think that they gonna live forever, and that's That's like a hyperbole, of course. We're not gonna live forever, but most people don't think tomorrow is their last day. They
Right,
don't
yeah.
think next year is their last day. They think they got time. We don't know. So why not just live your best life no matter what? If you want to do something, do it.
But that's me not knowing. I'm not trying to do something that could possibly speed that up.
But you don't know
Because
that.
that could possibly speed that up.
Damn, there was this documentary I just watched. And dude, the Pepsi documentary that we watched.
The one about the jet. Yeah.
The one dude, he had cancer. He was like, he was
like a thrill seeker.
He was just living his best fucking life. He was like, I'm living my life. But he was like that before he knew he had cancer.
Yeah, he was.
Why not live like that? Like, I want to travel the world. I want to do this, this, and this. I don't want to be held in this box. A lot of times we got to have our back against the wall for us to even do something. Why is that? Why y'all think that is?
We've been taught that. And this might turn around a whole different way, but it's because it was something else I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you about fear being taught. And that's something that you were taught when your back is against the wall. You ain't got no choice but to come out swinging.
I agree with that, but why? Like, why not just fuck it, man? Because some people do live like that. Like, fuck it, man. I want to do this. I don't give a fuck about whatever y'all doing over there. I don't care. That's the status quo over there. I don't want to do that.
So think about it like this. Think about it like this. When I'm saying that's us being taught that. Think about how little kids are, like very small, like toddlers. Well, when they start walking or whatever, they ain't scared of shit.
Because they don't know no better.
You know how many times little kids try to kill themselves?
Yeah. And how you think they figure out that I ain't supposed to be doing this? Because we instill the fear in them. They've been taught to have fear.
Sometimes they learn it.
But little kids
like touching the stove.
But some of them be like, that shit was hot.
It's the
Let me see if it's hot again.
Yeah, a lot of parents do like put restrictions on it.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know if that's how I want to live, but they ain't scared of shit until they are taught to be scared of certain shit. I think
that's you. I think you valid on that point.
But if you live without fear, it's kind of
dangerous.
That's very dangerous. Fear is needed. You can't just go around without being scared of nothing.
I think, how do I want to say this? Fear, it ain't the fear. It's the cowardice that's the scary part. So the fear is always going to be there. Like, you think soldiers ain't scared to go into battle? Nah, they got fear. But getting past that is the courage. A lot of people don't have courage to press past the fear. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
What I'm saying, just because you press past the fear, that don't make it smart.
No, it don't make it smart, but sometimes it's necessary. Some certain shit ain't smart, but
sometimes pressing past fear press you past into stupidity.
Yeah,
now you doing something dumb. Like, yo, I'm about to go up in this chick raw. I'm getting past the fear. Now I'm doing something stupid.
Yo, you went there.
Yeah,
I mean, what I'm saying, people do it.
You went another level.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was a fear anyway. Like, I think that was like, you know what I'm saying, getting caught in the moment is different than like a real fear of something. Because a lot of times you do that shit and it's an afterthought, not a forethought. You see what I'm saying?
Well, it could be.
Yeah, a lot of times that's what that is. I'm talking about some shit that is really scary. Like stepping out your comfort zone. That's scary. Like, yo, I'm gonna leave. I'm
going to go meet this chick, and I know she's staying in a bad part, and I don't need to be going there to meet her. I shouldn't be doing this, but let me go ahead and I'm going. That might be dumb.
It might be dumb.
Don't do it.
Or you wanting to fucking try something else, a new career path. You scared.
Now that could be a hindrance to you because you won't step outside your comfort zone.
Yeah, but you scared. But you have a reason to be fearful.
Right. I mean, he has his
pros and cons.
Like, go back to like what we were talking about earlier. It's this new spot on Martin Luther King. Everybody keep talking about. I'm gonna pull up. If you know, like I know, Martin Luther King everywhere ain't the place to be.
Depending on what
for some reason.
Dames is on Martin Luther King, and that shit look nice over there.
Dames.
Yeah, it is nice over there.
Nice.
If you go down,
you go up the street a little bit.
Like
go down,
up the street a little bit, and it start looking a little weird. Or that way you quote as that little Family Dollar or that little Dollar Tree, whatever.
Yeah, look, I told you.
That's why. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I had my daughter, and my daughter's mother was like, "Meet me on Martin Luther King, Winston-Salem at this fish market." And I pull up, and I'm thinking the market is open because she might be going in there to buy something. The shit closed. It's dark. It's a bunch of niggas across the street mingling at the gas station. I'm clutching the heat, looking like, yo, where is she at? Like, yo, that's niggas walking through. I'm like, yo, come on, man. If you know anything about Winston-Salem, you don't fuck around with Winston-Salem at all. So I'm like, yo, what? But she's from there, so she's kind of used to it. So, like, I'm like, yo, what in the fuck she got me at?
I ain't never been on an MLK that didn't have some shady area on it.
Yeah, but getting back to it, I think I would want to know, bro. I think if somebody was to tell me, I probably want to know. And
I don't
you don't
know,
think you would want to know?
I don't, cause look, even with me saying that, if they told me
at a ripe young age, not this age.
But listen, what I'm saying, if they told me, and it wasn't the date that I was expecting to hear, you know how you hear how people hear stuff and they just drop dead right. That might be one of them things they gonna tell you. I'm gonna drop dead right now.
Bruh, I can't have that information looming over me. I can't live like that. I can't have that shit in the back of my mind every single day. I can't live like that.
Because that's the same thing it is now. You don't know. It could be far or it could be soon.
But I'm
you
living
live
off
your
of
life
that
like
unknown,
it's gonna be soon.
Living off of the unknown different than you living off of you knowing.
You don't know though. You don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, so I just live like that. Me knowing, I can't live like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I can't know the day
What if it's far off though?
I don't care. If it's far off, I can deal with that maybe a bit better. But if it's any day within like the next 10 years, I wouldn't even enjoy the 10.
I think you would thrive.
I wouldn't enjoy it.
I think you would.
I wouldn't, because I'd be like,
I would enjoy it more.
But listen, if you know,
I would savor every fucking moment.
If you know and it's far off and
out.
shit still ain't working out, if you fucking up or it ain't going your way,
I would savor every moment.
I don't know.
Let me throw some sauce on this. Did they tell you how you go out?
Now that's different. That's a whole nother thing.
Damn. Nah, I ain't even. Nah.
That might stress me out.
Like,
right
is
there.
it like in your sleep? Or you in a car wreck? Or
some damn what's that shit called? What's that movie?
Final Destination
type shit.
Yeah,
that would stress me out. Cause you know ain't nothing you can do. You gonna go out you gonna get decapitated by an elevator.
Come on, see, I don't want to know that.
And now you trying to avoid elevators.
Then you trying to avoid it.
You can't avoid it. So you gonna get on the elevator no matter what at some point.
That's what I'm saying. Now, can you, once they give you the information, is it a way you can avoid it?
No.
If you know the day, you know the day you going out, you be like, oh, well, this day you gonna trip and fall down the steps and break your neck.
Yeah.
So am I gonna lay in a bed all day?
It's your destiny at that point.
But if I don't get up and walk nowhere, I can't fall down no steps.
Something's gonna happen.
Something's gonna happen.
The building gonna catch on fire. You gonna have to run out the damn building. And that's when you gonna fall down the steps. Yeah. Something like that. It's gonna, you ain't gonna have no choice but to. That's a bit much.
See, if they gonna give you all that, you don't want to know that. You don't want to know that.
Yeah, you put a little sauce on it. That would have me a little stressed out.
Man, and then imagine a week before that day comes. Imagine how you gonna be.
Your nerves are gonna be shot.
You gonna be messed up. The month before that, you gonna be messed up.
You'll be a meth addict.
I'm gonna be inebriated.
Yeah, you gonna have to be.
You gonna be messed up, man.
Yeah, that would fuck you. I agree with that. I still would want to know it though.
I just don't let that mind just come how it's gonna come.
Not knowing.
Just go out like everybody else went out before me.
Yeah, I think I'll.
Do you think it's predestined then? Speaking of,
I do.
Like dying.
Like you think it's already written how you going out?
I do.
It's predestined.
I do.
You think it's like that?
I don't know why I do, but I do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm just playing my part in this story that's already been written.
So you trying to tell me you ain't got no chance of you changing no parts in this story? You just living by the words I already wrote. You ain't adding no commas, no damn ellipses. You ain't putting no semicolons in that bitch or nothing.
No, I ain't saying that, but like I'm saying, the date is there, the time is there, and whatever it is that's gonna take me out, I feel like that's there. And whatever happens in between, I feel like that's on me.
I don't know though. I don't think people can't. Okay. I don't feel like it's predestined because people make decisions that kind of push your date up closer. You know what I'm saying?
Some people come out of that. They come out of that.
Might be predestined though.
Well, how?
So they come out of them decisions. I mean, some of the stuff that because a lot of results from them decisions, they come out of that.
Yeah, because a lot of times they don't. Even when people make them stupid ass decisions, they don't think that they think they gonna come out on the winning end. That's why they do it a lot of the time.
You make the decision to do yourself.
You know how many times? Well, I speak for myself. You know how many times I probably should have been dead already.
Yeah, a lot of
and
people,
I'm pretty sure
a lot of chances.
It's some time that you probably should have been dead already.
Several times.
Yeah. So I mean,
it wasn't your time.
It wasn't time yet.
Yeah.
It wasn't. That wasn't how it was written.
Shit, kind of morbid.
It is, man.
It's crazy.
It is.
If you think about it, it is a little crazy. A lot of people don't like to talk about mortality, but I think it's good to talk about mortality because
it's what we all got in common.
Yeah, we all got it in common. That's a good point, and it could motivate you knowing that your expiration date is sooner than you think. A lot of us want to think that it ain't tomorrow, it ain't next year, it ain't 10 years from now. It's sooner than you think. I guarantee you that. And that's what like the tattoo I got. That's what it symbolizes. Yeah. You know, the memento mori.
And not even you accepting yours, accepting the people around you. Cause
yeah, they gonna inspire sometimes.
You gotta learn how to. Well, some people have a problem dealing with death at all, and I mean it's something that's the only guarantee you got.
That is true. That's gonna happen.
Yeah,
sooner or later, it's gonna happen for everybody.
Think about it. I think it's a downer, but at the same time, I think you can use it as motivation to do more than what you're doing right now. Because a lot of us, we just wake up and we sit on our ass and we ain't really pushing the envelope. A lot of us are waiting to die. Like, if you really think about it, that sounds crazy. Yeah, a lot of people are just.
I think we programmed like that.
Yeah,
we work ants.
Right. So yeah, man. Something to think about. We didn't mean to get too morbid on this first segment, but we'll be right back, man. Stay tuned, man, for these messages, man. You can get this right here. Plus all that's to come on this advertisement that's coming up. We'll be right back. Hey, yo, what's happening? Check this out. This episode of the Legend Has It podcast is brought to you by legendaryvisionaries.com. That's right, legendaryvisionaries.com. Head on over there, check us out. You can listen to and watch the podcast via links. Also, we have merch for sale. Tees, crews, hoodies. Go on over there, get yourself something, get your loved ones something. Got everything for your fashion needs. If you want to look as fresh as my homeboy Bo right here in this picture, head on over to legendaryvisionaries.com. Either way, we appreciate you. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Hey, so we was talking about very morbidly death. Oh, my bad. And what you want to know, like your expiration date. Off of that though, we had another conversation about trauma bonding. And is that a real thing? And what we came across, we looked up trauma bonding, and it wasn't what we thought it was, but the type of trauma bonding we're talking about is like if we knew mutual people. So let's say like my girlfriend passed away, but I was friends with, knock on wood, but I was friends with, hypothetical, I was friends, you know, we had mutual friends, and then we bonded over the death of my significant other. That's the type of trauma bonding we. But the definition we looked up was like more of an abuse type of thing. I never seen it that way, but do y'all think trauma bonding is a real thing?
I definitely think it's a real thing.
In the sense that we're talking about?
Yeah. Because I've never seen what we read. If you Google it, I would have never in a million years thought that's what it meant.
It was based off what? What was it?
Abuse and defending the abuser and
bonding with your abuser, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's not what we was talking about. We was talking about like bonding with a mutual friend of a deceased person, right?
Or somebody, it ain't necessarily got to be deceased. Somebody that just
went through the same type of trauma that you went through. It could be, like I said before, I might have been a kid that had my pops in jail, my mom on drugs. I go to school, I meet Ray Ray. He in the same situation. Me and Ray Ray got common interests.
Yeah,
and y'all
we cool.
Same background.
Now we PNC for life.
Right. So it's definitely a real thing then. You think it's beneficial to the parties, or you think it could be detrimental to the parties?
Depending on the route they decide to take. Like, and no, my pops ain't in jail, and my mama ain't never did no type of drugs. But me and Ray Ray could decide based off of the situation that I just formed. Me and Ray Ray could decide, all right, so we coming up like this, we getting ready to start the biggest criminal enterprise ever. Or me and Ray Ray could decide, you know what, we getting ready to change this, and we getting ready to get the best education we can get and get the best jobs we can get ever, because both of us been through this, and I'm gonna be here for you, and you gonna support me, and we gonna make it. And we gonna get some money, we gonna get out this situation, and we not gonna bring other kids into the world that's gonna be in this situation. Because if they choose the other route, it's a possibility they choosing the other route. It's just gonna keep going. It's gonna be a generational curse. Because they thought they started that criminal enterprise, they eventually going to jail.
I think that's what you see most of the time, though.
Yeah.
Like, the trauma perpetuates more trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it perpetuates more trauma in any circumstance? The circumstance he's talking about is two people with like backgrounds.
But I'm saying, since they bonded over that trauma, that's where they in common. That's where the commonality come from, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it might not be in the best of, like, most positive of light. You see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I'm saying, what if it's another circumstance, like it's two of the same sex, same gender coming together, and they come from the same background, they coming together as friends. What if it's like opposite sexes coming together and they bonding, like I was saying before, over like a common person that they know has passed away, they coming together and now they bonding over that.
Oh, what you trying to say? Is it positive?
Yeah, could that be negative?
I think it just depends on the people. I mean, I don't think trauma bonding is inherently negative. I just think that's the thing that brought y'all together at that time.
Okay.
I don't think it's nothing. Maybe it's negative because it's trauma is negative in general. Just the word trauma is negative. It's what brought y'all together. That's how y'all know each other. But that's what brought y'all to even.
Nah, they knew each other before, but this trauma is the common denominator.
Made them stronger, closer.
Yeah, but how do you deal with that trauma? You still got to deal with that trauma at some point, right?
The fact that they dealing with it together, I think that's where the bond comes from.
But are you really dealing with it, or are you willing, like, are you just using each other to cope with it? and not really dealing with it.
Depends on the relationship.
See what I'm saying?
It could be good, it could be bad. That's when I was using the example I said off camera. Like, if I got a substance abuse problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I meet somebody in rehab, like say I meet a girl in rehab, and we start bonding over our situation going through substance abuse, me and her could have, like, we could deal with this trauma two ways. We could say, let's help each other stay away from this type of trauma. Or we could
get back on that
let's
pipe.
go down here and let's be the best crackheads we could be.
Just perfect example of that. New Jack City. Chris Rock and I was the prom queen. that was a trauma bond.
Right.
Or Tyrone
in my
and
opinion. Tyrone.
Yeah, on Dave Chappelle. Come down on this Tyrita.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Come down on this cow penis with me, Tyrita. That's trouble, buddy. Yo. So it could be. I guess it, like you said. I guess it depends on the two people.
Yeah. I don't think the trauma bond is negative. I think the way the relationship after that could be depending on the people.
I think you still got to deal with it though. Like, even let's say, like, if we got a mutual, like, it's two people of opposite sex and y'all got a mutual friend that dies, that one of y'all was dating, and then y'all end up clicking and bonding over that experience because both of y'all knew this person. One was the best friend and one of y'all was dating. At some point, I think y'all got to deal with that, not just dating each other. I don't like. Maybe that could work.
They was dealing with it though.
Well, yeah, maybe, but I think sometimes it has to go deeper than that. Maybe some counseling has to come in at that point,
because it might get to the point where we shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, because I think you just doing it because of that common denominator. I think that could be a thing. That's what I'm saying.
So now I get what you're saying, because now they put each other together and it took the place of them grieving.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now they ain't grieving.
You ain't really grieving now. It's like, you compensating for what it was because of this thing that happened.
All right, but check this out. Say for instance, okay, so my whatever the situation was, my girl, she passed away. Her friend, we both are grieving, right? We both had this one person in common. We both was close to this person. Mm-hmm. So now, like y'all was saying, that we got this one person in common, and then we talk to each other about this one person. So now we dealing with the death of this person, but then other stuff come into play while we dealing with the death of this person. We ain't talking about us. We dealing with, this could be over a period of time, a long time. Right?
Exactly.
So it could be a year later, 2 years later, and we just became good friends over the initial. We had a one thing in common, and we felt comfort in talking to this with each other. Like, yo, I was just thinking about so and so. I just want to talk to you because, she crossed my mind. You remember when she used to do this, da da da. I'm talking to this person about it because we both knew her. Then now we comfortable calling each other about whatever now. So now we don't call to talk about this person no more. Now you calling me just to talk about your day. We ain't talking about that no more. See, that's how it transitions to something else.
Yeah, I get it.
So now that's how it ends up being something else.
I get it.
I put a sauce on it. When does it say that you're over when is the grieving process over? Is it ever over?
Maybe it never is.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now you done got comfortable and you calling about other things, but
it's still a link.
Yeah.
That brought y'all to this point.
What's that to say? If say for instance you married, your husband or your wife die, that don't mean you ever stop loving your dead or your deceased spouse because you got married again.
Nah,
that person is gone. Life goes on though. You got to go do something else.
Yeah, but doing it with the person that was.
So what y'all trying to say, man? So you
I'm just saying it's a little weird doing it with the person that was.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I think it's a little. It could be weird. Maybe not for y'all, but for other people who knew y'all outside of the relationship.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that being an issue for outsiders, but for the people inside, maybe they don't see it like that.
Yeah, I get it. I get it both ways. But it could be a
because
little...
to them
because they not privy to what y'all bonding over.
Like that.
Yeah, because they not privy to what y'all bonding over.
Right,
they not like in the inner circle of
they
that.
ain't been through what you been through.
Yeah, and they ain't grieving like y'all grieving. So,
and it won't like it went in with the intentions. It won't like, oh, I've been wanting to get with you. It might not have been like that.
But that's what makes it weird, I think, for people on the outside.
Outsiders might think that.
They might be looking like, damn, what y'all was feeling each other before this even happened. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of relationship did they have?
Yeah,
so,
people on the outside definitely gonna say that.
Yeah, but
so the whole time you wanted him the whole time, they gonna say that.
Yeah. But is that
I know I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I like is like wouldn't you want like if those two people happy?
Yeah.
Wouldn't like
you but
like if I'm the dead person, wouldn't I want them to be happy? Would I? Or would I be in my death be like, you motherfuckers?
Shaking shit up in their house.
Yo, like
on a nightly basis.
Yeah, how would I feel if I'm like the deceased person? Like would I be like, yeah, you motherfuckers? But I think I would want them to be happy. Like, yo, man, I'm dead. Go do what you do.
Long as it's genuine.
You know how selfish that is for you to be dead still.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but I mean, it would have to be genuine.
Yeah,
I think it
gotta be. It definitely gotta be genuine.
I feel like it would have to be like genuine though. Don't be like, didn't somebody, was it you that sent me that video with dude proposed to the chick at the funeral?
Yeah.
Man, this whole family should have jumped on that dude, man.
I seen that too. That's wild.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
You got on your, man, I'm talking about uncles, nieces.
That's wild.
Everybody should have jumped on Buddy head.
Him out. He should have been his funeral.
Should have rolled a mired on in that hole.
Yeah,
that's what should have happened. The hole was there, wide open. It's room. He just got
ain't even in the ground yet. You proposing to my lady. Like, come on, cuz. What you want?
That's so dirty, bro.
What you want?
Matter of fact, that's my family. I'm calling the police because if this person ain't died of natural cause, he got something to do with it. We need to start an investigation.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like we said, we don't know. Like, we feel like that's trauma bonding when like two mutual parties.
Google trauma bonding, and you feel another way from what we just said. Leave it in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah,
you got an example. Maybe you've been through it.
Cause we got plenty of them that don't fit the definition. Just like I know all y'all that's watching this, it's a hood in every city, and y'all done seen two crackheads, male and female, and they love each other to death, and they bonded over that crack rock.
That's what he was saying. Like you meet somebody at rehab, and they can go either way. They can help each other get off of it, but what if one person don't want to? And the will is stronger on that side.
It ain't necessarily got to be crackhead. I see people all the time. I don't know if they on drugs or not, but they look like they ain't got nowhere to go. And it be a man and a woman.
Trauma could be a lot of different stuff, bro.
Walking down the street holding hands, just as dirty and happy.
Trauma can be like anything. I think mental health, bullying, like you hold on to a lot of shit.
When you was younger.
Yeah, if you holding on to it and you haven't resolved it, and you meet somebody else who like resonates with the same thing that you going through, I think it could be a good thing.
Really, it's just something that y'all got in common, man. It's like a level. Wait a minute, what the fuck I'm trying to say. It's a common ground that y'all met on. That y'all got something in common.
But it has. But we saying trauma though. So
I
trauma.
know, but it's just trauma though. Some people meet because it's fucking sunny outside, and y'all saying, "Hey, it's a nice day outside." It is, ain't it? You want to go to coffee? Yeah, let's do it. And then some people be like, "Man, my dad used to beat the shit out of me when I was a kid." Oh, my dad too.
Yeah,
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're right. Like people
common thing to talk about.
And I don't think that's.
And then let's get off of talking about our dads beating our ass. Let's talk about I like dogs too. Now we on some other shit. Now we like each other.
Yeah. I think it's. I don't even want to say that because I'm not certified. As long as it's genuine, like y'all said, because I was about to say some shit. Like I don't think you should use nobody just to satiate your urge to get past.
You slimy motherfucker.
Yeah, to get past your trauma. I don't think you should use nobody for that. But if it's genuine, like you said, if it evolves into something else to where y'all both can get y'all shit off and like bounce shit off each other and help each other, that's great. But don't use nobody.
So you trying to say this shit like toxic a little bit?
It could be if one person is using the other person just to for attention or to manipulate them because they've been through something. You see that too. Like people manipulate people because they feel like I've been through this.
Advantage of the trauma.
Yeah. And that's not cool.
Yeah. That ain't
but if it's like y'all said, if it's mutual, I think it could be beneficial for both
parties. It could go both ways because you got people that will take advantage of it.
Yeah. So yeah, there you have it, man. Let's get into the life.
Yeah, liven this up.
Y'all think, as a man, you know what I'm saying? I know as men we value low body counts on women, but as a man, what y'all think about a man that gets to his 40s, 50s, and is still like a virgin? Do you think that's admirable? Do you think it's something wrong with that man? Do you think that man has a certain innocence about him? What do y'all think about that? Do you think a man should ever get to that age and not have experienced the gushy warmness of the vajayjay?
Sweet essence.
The nectar.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Yeah, I don't see anything. There's no innocence.
It is innocence though.
Not, to me, it's not.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, okay, let's go into it. Depending on your reasons, if you have medical reasons behind that,
medical reasons.
Yeah, if you got medical reasons why you have never like done that, then
experience the essence.
Wait a minute. Wait. I'm sorry.
You get a pass for me.
What is the medical reason?
You might not be able to get an erection.
ED.
Yeah, like you're incapable of getting an erection.
Ever in your whole life.
I said medical, so if you got a medical, whatever it is, you might got low blood pressure or something. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
If you can't get an erection,
diabetes,
something like that. It's some stuff makes it so it's hard for you to get an erection.
You got the sugars. Okay, all right.
If you can't get an erection, then I give you a pass. If that's the reason why you never. Yeah. I mean, that's the only reason I can think of why you ain't never, you know.
So you never been erect your whole life is what you're saying.
I was getting wood at 5.
That's Tom. It
was getting active at 5.
Because from what I understand, if you don't wake up with wood in the morning, something is wrong.
That's what I'm saying. If something is wrong.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
If it's something wrong, whatever's wrong with you, if it's something wrong with you, you get a pass from me.
Okay, what other stipulations do you put on?
Ain't no other passes. After that, you don't get no more passes.
Okay, so if you find out that something
that was
wrong,
their choice.
Something's wrong at a young, you know something's wrong before you get to 40, 50 years old. So you ain't went to find out what's wrong,
bruh. I don't know why y'all hung up on this. If it's something wrong with you, then you can't do it. I'm saying that, hey, you can't do it. Whatever, you can't do it.
I get what you're saying, but you can't go.
But if it ain't nothing
the
wrong
doctor
with
can't
you,
fix
you don't
it.
got no excuse.
They can't fix it.
Well, I don't know. I don't got. I'm not a doctor.
No, he's saying even like past that. If the doctor can't fix it, then you cool. But if you nothing
If
can
you're
happen,
capable of maintaining an erection long enough for you to ejaculate, then you should be out here using your joint to do your thing. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, what I'm saying is though, like, what if it's a choice? They don't get no pass for being a
No.
choice.
No.
No,
No.
they don't get no AC Green pass.
No. Matter of fact,
AC Green like
did
boys.
AC ever knock something down? Do we know?
I don't know.
No, I thought AC Green was gay though, for real.
Do we know what AC?
I don't know.
I
What
thought
happened to AC?
I might be wrong about
we
that.
need to know what happened to AC.
I don't know, but he got to a certain
When brought
point.
AC
He
up?
was kind of old though. And he was
He
claiming he was a virgin, but I think he was lying anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, like, you don't
He
get
was
no,
a part of them Showtime Lakers.
you don't get no pass for none of that. Like, like if I
Hey,
don't
man,
want,
look.
if I don't want, like, if I'm just trying to like,
Okay, so if you want it to be like, if it's a religion thing, and you
what
dumb
I'm
enough
trying to
to
get
not have sex until marriage,
dumb enough. It's crazy.
if you're dumb enough not to have sex until marriage, then it's on you. But I'm not. That's. I mean, that's to each his own. To me, I think that's not smart.
So AC got. I'm sorry, but AC got married. So I'm pretty sure he got some box.
Oh, okay.
He got
I mean,
married.
I know he did. I
He
just
got
thought he
married
said
in
he was gonna
2002.
wait till he got married. I thought that he was for some reason.
So that's
I thought
not
that he was
admirable?
gay.
He got married in 2002.
My fault.
That's not admirable that he waited.
Nah,
He
until
wasn't 40, 50 years old.
He was close to 40.
he was kind of. He
played a
was up
whole.
there. He was in his late 30s.
Yeah, at least.
I remember that was a big like thing.
Yeah,
I think he was lying too, but anyway,
I do. Too.
I don't know. He ain't gay though, so
He
my
was
apologies.
Fucking Showtime Lakers.
Yeah, that's a lot of restraint. You running with the Showtime.
Magic
Man,
couldn't
y'all
hold.
believe that?
You think Magic hold all them bitches by himself?
I don't believe that. I'm an NBA player.
Y'all believe that? All right, AC.
I'm traveling to city to city.
I don't know, bro. He had a Jerry curl.
That was in back in the day.
He was the only one on the team that had one though.
Extra lube.
Ain't nobody.
Hitting it all.
he was the only one rocking it. I don't know, bro. I was just saying, but he did get married, so
Nah, AC got it.
yeah.
Hey, but I don't know, man. I think that's like, you know,
You think that's admirable?
I think it's. I don't know if admirable is the right word. I don't think women see it as admirable.
I think it's
'Cause women-
possible.
Women like men who get it in with, you know what I'm saying, who they can see they got that sauce, right?
Do you think it's possible?
I think it's possible for sure.
I think it's possible, but I don't think that's whoever the guy is that did that, and I don't think it was by
Choice.
his choice.
All right. I know we talked about
I
this
agree
off
with that.
camera
I think
before
I
we
agree.
brought it up on camera. But here's another view that I have now. You think it's mental illness?
What do you mean by that?
Okay, I'm 40, down to 50, and I ain't.
Why would it be mental illness? Cause you think, like, come on, man, like,
Bro,
sex ain't everything. Like, why,
No, it's
why would it
not
be mental
everything.
Illness.
But I've chosen not
I'm
to
playing devil's advocate, by the way.
ever.
It ain't a choice.
I gotta-
Okay, so check it. For some people,
Here,
it's not a choice.
Here's my thing. I feel like I have to experience something for me to feel like this ain't for me.
For some people, it's not a choice, though. For some people, they just ain't. They don't click with the opposite sex.
That's where mental illness come in.
How? They what? So they mentally ill because they don't click with the opposite
Bruh.
sex. Some people don't click. Some people just don't click with the opposite sex.
For you gonna click with the opposite for 30 years?
Yeah, it happens like that sometimes.
That's mental illness. Though.
How though? We got to examine that though.
Yeah,
let's delve deeper into that.
I don't know what I don't know what to tell you, bro. That is mental illness. 30 years and you ain't figured out how to
I wouldn't say mental. I wouldn't say illness. It might be mental though. It might be something mentally wrong.
It's all up under like the medical though. Can we put that under the medical umbrella when I was first talking about? Can we throw all that under medical?
I don't know. I don't want to like misdiagnose nobody, but it might be some mental hang up where you can't like get past that threshold. But
it might be a mind thing.
Yeah, it could. That's what I'm saying. It could be a mind thing. Where
that's mental illness.
That's not. I don't want to say illness. I don't want to say illness, bro. That's kind of like we don't.
Hey,
you gotta stop saying that.
That's not disrespectful.
I don't want to be.
That's not disrespectful. That's the truth.
I don't know about.
But how you got to like expound on that? Like, how is it mental illness then?
It depends on the situation, but it's, bruh.
Cause that's what I'm saying. Everybody don't got the sauce. Everybody don't click with the opposite sex.
I don't even think you got to have the sauce though.
Sometimes you do, bro.
You do though.
For 40, 50 years?
Yes.
You gotta be able to click with. You just need to click with one person.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't put yourself in the right situations to click with that person. Sometimes you might think, yeah, that is on you.
That's mental illness.
Okay.
I don't know about that. It's just you just socially awkward.
Yeah,
bruh.
I think it's that.
All right.
I think it's that. I think it's more socially awkward than.
All right, so we gonna give it a range from. You started out young. We just gonna start say 15. Just to say you started young, and some of us started younger than that, but 15 to 47, and you ain't experimenting with nothing.
It's a long time.
Sometimes that happens, man.
But like I said, I don't think that's by the other person's choice.
I don't think it's choice either.
They might have been wanting to
check it.
Do it, but they just haven't had the opportunity.
Okay,
so had mental illness.
Nah, perfect example. It started at 14 for me, but it wasn't my choice. I wasn't seeking it out. It was presented to me in whatever fashion it was presented to me.
But see, look, that's you, and I was 16.
See what I'm saying?
I was 16. I was seeking it out. I was seeking it out.
I wasn't 16. Though. That's what I'm saying. So I ain't have no choice in the matter. Maybe when I got to 16, maybe I can't say. But I was minding my business, so it could be the same on the opposite end of the spectrum. Motherfuckers just like, what?
But bruh,
I don't click with the opposite sex. Every time I try to talk to a chick, it don't work. Or
putting your 14 and I was 16. And we taking it from your 14 and I was 16, and we're going to 47.
That's a long time, man. That's 31 years.
I ain't got to say nothing else.
Yes, you do.
'Cause that shit is fucking crazy.
Man, you can't get one in 31 years.
There's people out here.
You ain't want one.
No, that's not true. I don't want to say, bro, there's such thing. We talked about it before. In sales, we talked about that before.
Yeah, we did. We talked about them, but I think that the in sales, they be putting themselves in these positions.
You think so?
Yes, I mean, yeah. You putting yourself in the position that you, bro. Even no matter what you look like, how you act, you could find another chick out there that can deal with whatever you got going on.
Here's my thing. There's somebody out there for everybody.
See, that's why
I don't know if I believe that.
See,
it's true.
I don't believe that.
I believe it's a majority of people. It's somebody out there for you.
Somebody out there for everybody.
I don't believe that.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
That's a fairy tale like view. I think. I don't believe that.
I do.
Like I think some of y'all niggas is weird as fuck. Some of y'all bitches is weird as fuck.
But they belong together.
Nah,
I have
put two of them weird motherfuckers together.
Nah, because here's the problem. Like in people's mind, and this probably the mental illness part. Motherfuckers think they shooting higher than they pay grade, right? A lot of people do that.
I feel you.
They do a lot of that.
You know what I'm saying? So they never gonna mesh with who they need to mesh with because they think they better than the person that they really need to be with.
But here's what I'm saying. There's somebody out there for everybody. I got a partner. My partner like 5 foot nothing, 100 and whatever pounds.
That's me.
Yeah, and I ain't talking about you. That's my thing. But he wants 200 plus.
Huh?
Yeah, that's his preference.
He can get that then, right?
And he does.
What's wrong with that?
Is somebody out there for everybody.
But nah, I'm telling you, like some people who are that want model-esque, and they ain't gonna get that.
Why this little dude looking for this big girl every week?
That's what I get. That's what he want.
Yeah, exactly.
But it be I mean, you know, it be the other way around too.
But it takes a certain. It ain't just that you looking for him. It takes something else. You got to have that other.
It ain't even that. It's that other thing.
Yeah, you got to have that.
I don't know what it's called.
That
but
sprinkle.
It's that
You got to have that. You got to have that sprinkle. Some people don't got that sprinkle, that seasoning. Some people ain't got that seasoning at all. They bland as fuck. They don't even know how to interact with the other people, and it's awkward for them.
Start
They
saying
need
real
to be
weird
locked
stuff.
up.
No, they don't, man. They just need
They need to be locked up.
a
But
chance.
you know what though? You speaking from somebody of
Yeah, you
privilege.
speaking from privilege.
Of privilege.
Yeah, you
Why?
speaking from privilege.
How?
Look at you speaking down on motherfuckers
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, and you speaking of privilege, you ain't never been in them people's shoes.
I ain't never wanted to be in them people's shoes.
Yeah,
you ain't
but you
never
have
had
to-
to be in them people's
Yeah,
shoes.
you gotta
so
step
you don't
outside
know what
of
they
it.
dealing with. You ain't
Why
never
they?
had
I don't
the
feel
deal
like
with the
they
obstacles.
want to be in their shoes.
They
You ain't
don't.
They don't want to be in them shoes. They kind of can't. They got to deal with it though.
They need to take them shoes off.
But that don't even make sense.
If they don't want to be in them, they need to take them damn shoes off.
But it don't work like that for everybody. Everybody can't like step seamlessly in different pairs of sneakers. You know what I'm
Bruh.
saying? In different shoes. Everybody ain't like us or you. You know, everybody deal with different shit. How they deal with it. And I think there's a lot of people. It's especially men. There's a lot of men out here who ain't getting what they want
Bruh.
sexually.
I done went home a lot of times a loser. When I went home a loser this week, it never stopped me from coming out the next day that I'm going to be a winner.
I think that's the thing though. I think that these people that live to be like 50 and still a virgin, they don't even go out. They don't even try. They don't even put themselves in the game. They don't even put themselves in the game to try.
They don't know what they missing. They
They
gotta know.
don't want the rejection. They scared of the
But
rejection.
they gotta know what they miss. They gotta know they missing something.
Missing the essence.
Man,
So they missing something.
this sweet essence.
Warmth, nectar.
Dang.
Hey man, hey look.
You need to play that Carter B clip
Hey, check it though.
right now. The warm.
I do think we kind of downplaying it though. There's a lot of men out here that ain't really getting that. And,
Fellas.
and for whatever reason,
And it's
sorry.
their fault.
Yeah,
nah,
yeah,
I don't
get
know.
your
I don't
shit
necessarily
together,
think
man.
it's their fault.
Yeah, it is
Man,
their
no,
fault.
man. They need to get their shit together, man.
It's their fault, bro.
Well, and that
Go
and,
after what you can get. If you can't get what you have to go take a step down and
No,
get that. Then.
Here's the problem with men. Men will do that, but women, even women on the same level, they think like nah, because women get more attention than men generally.
I mean, you got to be a
So
different
women
type
be
of
like,
nigga,
yo,
though.
nah. Even if they on that same level of that man, they like, nah, I ain't fucking with. I get attention from these type of men. So you ain't.
Well, you need to make yourself that type of guy.
Yeah, I agree with that. So it is, in a sense, it is your fault. It is your fault. Like if you ain't
If
doing,
you
you
ain't
gotta,
that type of
you
guy,
gotta.
then you need to stick over here with these chicks that's more humble.
Yeah, you can't get bitter. You gotta like.
There's plenty of them.
Yeah, you gotta. It's really more women. So you gotta like.
So why I don't even understand. I don't get when they be like, if you after these chicks that be just after these like the prettiest of the top 5% of chicks, you complaining that you can't get one of them. That's your fucking problem.
Nah, what I'm saying is, man, it's men that they can't get none of them. I feel that's a fucking lie. It's mad women out here. If you can't get one, that's your problem. That's your problem, cuz. It's too many women out here. Yeah, it's a lot of women, but I don't think it's as easy to get a woman as y'all making it out the scene.
I totally disagree with that.
I like if you're of a certain ilk, it's not. But if you're not, it's hard.
I don't even want to.
And I'm speaking for them men,
making it seem like it's easy. It's work.
It's work.
Man,
that's what I'm saying. Like
easier,
it's work.
Easier than it's ever been.
No, it's work. If you look for a certain type, it's work. I don't want to make it seem easy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to downplay that.
Like it's work.
You can get it.
Like you can go get something that's just there, and but
I'm talking about even something that's. I'm talking about something that you cool with.
Yeah, but it's hard for certain men. That's what I'm telling you. It is.
Man, that sounds like a personal problem.
It is. It's a whole community online like dedicated to that, and you know it.
They need therapy.
Complaining.
You know it. Whatever you think you call it, but they doing it for a reason.
They need therapy.
They complaining.
They doing it for a reason though. It's a bunch of them doing it for a reason because it's not easy for them.
Cause whatever, man. You want to complain about shit, you ain't doing nothing about it. So how good is that gonna do you?
I'm not of that.
Is there any bitches
I'm
in
with
them
you.
groups? Is there any bitches in them groups, or we
I'm
complain
with you.
to each other? What the fuck is
I'm
we doing?
weirdos.
Yeah.
Man,
I ain't gonna
I'm
call.
I'm not ever going to them groups. Ain't no bitches in there. So what the fuck am I talking to y'all weird niggas for?
I'm not gonna call them weirdos, but I'm never gonna. Anytime there's a problem, I have a problem. First thing I do is look in the mirror.
I just don't understand that.
That's where it starts at. Look in the mirror.
We got groups we complain to each other. We ain't talking to the people that we want.
Because it helps though. Because you can bounce ideas off of each other. Yeah, you can bounce ideas. That's what it is, man. Everybody ain't as fly as you, my nigga.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yes, it do.
Don't.
Yes, it
That
do.
support group ain't gonna work. Shout out to all the 40 videos or they ain't getting no pussy.
Hey man.
Yo.
Hey. Just call
that's
the
from the
hotline.
LV6.
Call the hotline. We got you.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to y'all.
My shit.
I'm gonna put it right here.
Please call me.
Call the hotline.
Shout out to y'all.
We can help you out with that.
Sorry for your predicament.
Everything that glitters ain't gold, man. Sometimes you gotta shoot in your range, bro. You can get all the pussy you want to, man. And you know what I'm saying? That pretty pussy ain't. It's cool, but it ain't.
Man, you can work on some of that mid pussy and work yourself up.
Work your way,
Work your confidence up.
Shout out to y'all.
Y'all want to shoot for the stars.
Shout out to y'all ain't getting none.
Dry ass dick.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Baby powder. Shout out to y'all.
Hey, man, and nah, I ain't gonna even say that. Hey, if you, this is what a time to be alive. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
You get they selling pussy all like
$40.
Cash App.
Don't get that $40.
Oh well.
Hey,
$40.
Don't get
pass
the 40.
up on that Groupon pussy.
That 40 is crazy.
Yeah, don't get that one.
Bruh, you can't tell them they ain't never had nothing to pass up on the 40. They gotta
but
shit. Strap up.
Anyway, it's raining real hard.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, thank y'all for tuning in, man. I go by the name of Artwork.
LV Bodie.
It's Randy.
Shout out to the other members of the LV.
This is a holy trinity right here.
Thank you for tuning in.
Get well soon, nigga.
Mop your carpet, read a book, bitch. We'll be back same time, same channel next week. Yeah, maybe not the same time because sometimes the podcast come out later than usual. You know what I'm saying? Technical difficulties. But
true.
We thank y'all for tuning in.